A new survey reveals that 90% of women who have undergone surgery know that prescription painkillers can be addictive. And even though they prefer to not use them at all, most women still do. Joining us with more is renowned surgeon Dr. Christy Funk. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning, Linda.
So more and more people are becoming addicted to prescription painkillers, especially women. Why is this problem actually getting worse?
Well, healthywomen.org conducted an online survey just to answer that question, and what they found was extremely revealing. And as you had mentioned, 90% of the people surveyed who had had surgery in the last 10 years said, yeah, I know that narcotics can lead to addiction, and yet 80% of them still took the narcotics. Every single respondent said, I'd like to have a voice and a choice in what medicine I use after surgery. And over 70% never said a thing to their doctors about it. And that's the key. So I think part of the addiction is fueled by a lack of doctor-patient communication ahead of time to talk about their narcotic use or alternatives for after the surgery.
Right. Well, this is not the time to be shy. I mean, this is our body we're talking about. So what can we do to get people comfortable talking to their doctors, and on the flip side, getting the doctors really vocal with their patients?
Well, healthywomen.org has an entire script and tips for how to approach your doctor, because we want to demystify this idea that patients can't be part of the conversation. Basically, I would encourage women to just ask 3 simple questions. How much pain do you think I'm going to be in after this procedure? How long will it last? And what's your plan to control my pain? And doctors need to realize that patients deserve a voice, and some of them have very valid concerns about narcotic use, whether it's just worry about their own bodies, not even addiction, just feeling loopy and constipated and, altered by the medication. Or potentially there's an addiction potential, and these doctors need to know about it. How can they know if they don't talk to the patients?
Right. Now, are there other alternatives that patients can be considering, because a lot of them are in so much pain and probably they don't want to use the painkillers?
Right, exactly. So one alternative is multimodal therapy. So you use a combination of medicine before, during, and immediately after surgery that actually limits and can eliminate the need for narcotics on the back end.
Okay, great. Now, I know it's tough sometimes to talk to the doctor right before surgery. What do you recommend about getting a hold of them beforehand?
I tell women you have to be your own advocate. Again, go to healthywomen.org, have your questions ready, write them down, and just tell your surgeon, this is important to me. Before we go through the operation, I need to have these answers.
Absolutely. Can you send our viewers somewhere to get more information about this?
Absolutely. Healthywomen.org. Tons of fabulous information to empower women.
Great. Yeah, it is something we do not want to not talk about. We really need to get these questions answered, I should say. Dr. Funk, thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Thanks, Linda. You too.
Thanks.